This is part two of my Shop Miss A experience. So I went through everything I got in part one, and now we're gonna try some of this out. So I'll look better in a second. Hold on. First, we're gonna start off with this priming spray. It has caffeine and hyaluronic acid. Okay, next I always go for glow, so I want to try out this Lumi Glow complexion booster. So I'm just gonna add this. Okay, so I'm just gonna get this spread out. Okay, I feel like that gives a really nice subtle glow to the skin. That's really pretty. Okay, for foundation, I want something hydrating, so I really want to try this one out, this pure one. But I'm just gonna start applying this with a brush. So right now this is giving like a light to medium coverage. Okay, now I'm just gonna get this all smoothed out with a sponge. Okay, next we're gonna go in with a Paw Paw concealer. It's actually a very creamy concealer. I think this was only like $1.50, $1.55 maybe. And it's actually blending out so well. Look at the difference between this side and this side. The coverage is there. Okay, next I'm going to take the Locked Creamy Concealer. I think this is $1.55 too. And I'm just going to use this to bronze up my skin the tiniest bit. It's actually pulling redder than I thought it would. I think this might have been too much on my nose. Yes, a tad too much, but we'll get this blended out. I'm going to take a sponge to tone this down a little bit. Okay, first I'm going to take a little bit of this AOA Studio Perfect Setting Powder, setting underneath my eye. Okay, next I'm going to go into this Blurring Lavender Powder, and I'm going to go right over the top. Okay, next I want to go into these Heart Glow blushes and highlighters. Okay, I'm going to go into this light pink one. Ooh, that has some nice pigment, especially for a lighter blush. And then I want to go into this deeper shade and focus that towards the back here. Okay, and while my face is still damp, I'm gonna go in with the highlighter in Crystal Heart. So pretty. I always do too much. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with this eyeshadow primer. It's in the shade Clean Slate. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of this, but it gets the job done. Okay, I wanna dip into this colorful canvas in the shade Cubism. Okay, I'm gonna take this lighter pink shade here and put that all over my lid. I think I'm gonna take a little bit of this lighter brown shade right here. Just run that through my crease a little bit. Okay, and then I'm gonna deepen it up with a deeper brown shade in this. I wanna take some of this blue shade because I was like eyeing this one in the store. I'm gonna go in with the Mini Sweethearts palette in Heart's Desire. See if I can deepen this up a little bit. Okay, I like that. Now I wanna add a little bit of this silver in my inner corner. Next for liner, I'm going to use the AOA Artista liner, my absolute favorite. I don't know what it is about this liner, but it is the easiest liner to do a wing with. And then I'm going to go in with the AOA Big Boss mascara. I love the wand. It's huge. Very pretty. My lashes look separated and lengthened. Okay, mascara's done. Okay, I didn't find a lip liner there, so I just used a cool tone brown that I love. And now I want to go in with this lipstick shade in Bisque. Just gonna throw that like right in the center. Ooh, yes, that looks really nice. Okay, so this is the full face of Miss A. I will say the concealer did crease on me a little bit right here, but it's nothing too bad. I actually really love the eyeshadow. I think it's so pretty. But I think overall, one of my favorites was actually this blush. I'm very happy with the look, and the amount of stuff that I got for around $60 is actually crazy. Everything that I went through today. So while I'm glad I live within the vicinity of a Miss A store, I'm also glad that I'm like 40 to 45 minutes away because I would be in there every single week if I lived closer.